Patrick here from Have Cheetah Will View, and we are here for day 20 of the 31 days of Halloween. So today we did a little something different. I got together with our good friend Steven from the House of Horrors, and we did a watch party for our film for today. He watched it because he has a guest coming on to the House of Horrors. By the time that this airs, she'll have already come by and said hello, and that would be Mary Alice Reisner. For me, I'm going to watch it because this fits my schedule, right? Uh, 21 Days of Halloween was made in 2019. It stars Bill Moseley, Lynn Shaye, the aforementioned Mary Alice Reisner, and Sofia Mattsson is also in here. That's really cool because Sofia was actually in the very first movie I ever reviewed, and that was Jurassic City. So, sort of like a full circle almost. So, let's see. Let's talk about this movie. So, basically, a family has been cursed by a voodoo woman. She's put a curse on their family. This Gothic family is basically saying that they cannot die, but they're reliving the same day over and over. They can age, but they can't die, and so in order for them to keep their lives, they have to have blood. They have to keep a baby alive. They have to keep, they have to make sure the family line is not broken. So they have lived since the 1800s. Um, so when four college girls go down and to party at Mardi Gras, one of them happens to disappear, and the three friends that are left are trying to find her. They are helped by a police officer, a detective, Detective Hollis, played by Bill Moseley, and a young man who seems to have a agenda against the family, the weird family. So we see the three teaming up with this guy and also Detective Hollis to find their friend before her friend something bad happens to her. So and of course, the usual suspects are not who you think they are, and the people you think that are bad aren't, and the ones who are appear to be helpful. And so this is a really a slightly twisted movie. It also is very, very slow. This is a slow burn. This film was written by Chris Coben, and it was directed by Ashley Hamilton, which is the grandson of George Hamilton. So he must be cutting his teeth here as far as this film goes. I'll be honest with you. I'd like on paper this is a pretty strong cast. Bill Moseley, Lynn Shay, Sophia Mattsson, Mary Alice Reisner was very good. Ashton Lee was really good. Tanya Wavers was really good. The cast on paper was pretty damn good, except that the movie itself wasn't. The pacing was horrible. There was nothing really going on. There were some humorous moments between Mary Alice Reisner's Tina, who was a college age girl, and her and Bill Moseley's character flirt a lot in the movie, and that leads to some of the more funnier minutes of the film. But it's not nearly enough to save it. It's so slow, and the payoff is really anticlimactic, stuffed in the last 5 or 6 minutes of the film. It's just a waste of a good cast, if you ask me. They tried their best, but it just wasn't for me. You got to have a little bit more pacing. You got to have a little bit more, going on. And there really wasn't all that much, And I'm really sort of bummed out by that because Sophia Mattsson looked great as Amelia Bodine. She looked great, but she just didn't have anything really to do. There's a lot of girl on girl kissing action, so if you're into that thing, there's a lot of that, but no nudity. There's no gratuitous nudity in this film, which, quite honestly, might have perked it up just a wee bit. Um, But yeah, it just wasn't that good. The movie ran. It seemed like for 5 hours instead of the hour and 25 minutes that it's allotted. Um, but this is what Tubi's really good for. Tubi's really good in the fact that you can watch movies like this, and then if you like them, you can go ahead and buy them. But if you're like me and you saw this, you're going like, I don't think so, unless it was a quarter at the library. But even now, after I saw it, I wouldn't invest a quarter. So no disrespect to the cast or the cast and crew, but it just wasn't my cup of tea. But it was a horror film, so we slid it in. We slotted it in, and so we slid it into the 31 days. But we're gonna get together, me and the Cheetah. We're gonna get together and come back with Hard tomorrow with another action-packed horror classic. I don't know what's gonna be yet, but it'll be something fun. I promise you. All right. If you're a fan of Lynn Shaye and Sofia Mattsson and Mary Alice Reisner, and if you are a completist, by all means, you can check Gothic Harvest out. But for the rest of us, I say we just move on. All right, that's it for this review. Thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, please consider subbing to us. Hit the notification bell. Drop a comment down below. If you saw Gothic Harvest and you disagree with how we saw it, drop a comment on that too. We're open to that. We don't all like the same things, and I don't expect you guys to rush out and take for gospel what I say about a movie. Well, maybe the Cheetah, but not me. But let me know what you think. I mean, maybe this is something up your alley. I don't know, but if you do watch it, if you have watched it, share us your feedback. All right, we'll see you tomorrow with another one. Peace.